Jim, very simply, give us your thoughts on the game this weekend.
Well, it's another huge game, and we're desperate to get the points because obviously we've been on a really poor run of late. It's been tough, because there's been a lot of chances that we've created and we've not taken, and that's we've been punished for every mistake that we've made. So, but it's another game, and it's at home, and it's a chance for us to try and get 3 points against a very good side who have got their own agenda to play for. So we know any time we'll come up against Aberdeen that they'll be going all out to win the game. They've got a fantastic away record, but we're at home and we need to try and make sure we're fighting for our lives and we're scrapping for everything that comes our way.
You kind of points have been well documented, as you tick off each game. What is the mood like in the camp at the moment? And as a manager, is it difficult to kind of lift the spirits and keep the morale up?
No, I've got to say that the boys have been fairly positive considering the type of run that we're on. Obviously when goals go against you and you don't take your own opportunities, golden opportunities, I've got to say, then that does, dent the confidence within the course of a game. But the one thing I know is they keep trying to do the right things. We came out second half and made a brilliant chance, after going behind. We don't take it and then we lose another, and it's hard to come back from that. But the players keep trying to do the right things, and that's all I'll ask of them. They just get constant encouraged, to stand up and be counted, whether that's in our box or in the opposition box. And ultimately sometimes where quality has let us down, and we've switched off, but it's not for the lack of effort, and that's so important to me, that we keep battling, scratching, fighting for everything that we can.
How confident are you that you can get out of this situation that you're in at the moment?
Of course I'm confident. I knew when I took the job how difficult it was going to be, but having said that, I still firmly believe I've got a group of players that can turn it around. Is it going to be difficult? Absolutely. And it doesn't get any more difficult than Aberdeen coming for your next game. But sometimes a game like this can be what's required to turn things around.
Two of your relegation rivals are playing each other, Hamilton and St Mirren. Two points here. Are you going to have keeping an eye on what's going on there at all? And does the fact that they're playing each other, put a bit of added pressure on you guys going into the team? Because I guess if you take nothing from Aberdeen, you could lose ground potentially on both of them. But the flip side is, if one of them drops points and you get the 3 points, then you've gained a bit of ground as well.
Yeah, well, obviously we'll look at the result when we come in, but I certainly won't be looking at it during the course of the game. We'll get too much concentration and try to get our own positive result. And we know, obviously, the head-to-head, one of them's going to pick up points, or if not both of them, if it's a draw. But that's not our concern. Our concern is Aberdeen and try to be as good as we can be and get a result for our club. And whatever happens in the other game happens.
Final one from me. Do you think there's any chance Aberdeen might have one eye on the semi-final, and that might be something that could perhaps work to your advantage this weekend?
No, not at all. I know Derek very well, having worked with him, and I know his preparation will be as meticulous as it always is. So, as I say, they've got their own agenda to play for, but they're not our concern. We've got to be worried about us, and make sure 1 to 11 we're, right at it, because that's the only chance of getting to win the game.
At his press conference today, Derek said, Jim, that Dundee's got more than enough to stay in this league. Is that nice to hear that from other managers, that they appreciate what you can add to the league?
Yeah, obviously Derek's got his own thoughts in our squad, but the bottom line is we need to stand up and show that. It's fine, everybody. I've heard too many times people saying, they've got really good players and they'll be fine. Well, we need to stand up now and show we'll be fine. That's the most important thing for me.
Is it the mentality now for you, the players, to say that you're pretty much, it's like cup ties almost now, you've got 6 games off before the end of the season, you need to think of these as sort of almost like knockout matches to that extent?
Yeah, you do. The games gone before it have been cup ties as well, and as I say, as long as I see my team giving me everything I've got, and going right to that final whistle, because our fans deserve to see that. And it's something that I'll always place a demand on them, that no matter how the game's going, that we keep at it. Because football can change very quickly and results can change very quickly. The mindset of a player can change quickly with a positive result as well. So it's so important that you just concentrate on the game that's in front of you and try and do your best in that.
And how important is it that it's still in you and the players' own hands here to turn this around for yourselves? You're not having to rely on anyone else. Your destiny's really in your own hands, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It's hugely important. It's still in our hands, and it's what we do. And if we make sure we take care of our results, then that'll be good enough. So that's the concentration that we need to have. Just worry about ourselves. And what else happens elsewhere, we can't affect that.
Jim, this is of course the last game before the split. I mean, are you looking ahead to the split in terms of could that maybe re-kick-start your season in terms of playing teams around you?
Well, we could re-kick-start the season tomorrow afternoon, before the split, if we go and get a positive result. So as I've said earlier on, the full focus has got to be on tomorrow. Obviously the fixtures will be out later on this afternoon and we'll know what we're having, but again, it's just concentrate on tomorrow and try and make sure we get a positive result at home.
Do you have any preference in terms of if you play the teams around you home or away heading into the split?
No, not at all. I would like to think, having played 4 of the teams twice away, then we should get at least 3 games at home. So hopefully that works out. Sometimes it doesn't always work like that, but as I said, what will be. Wherever you play them, you need to face them somewhere. So it's still going to be the same players, might be a different stadium, but it's still going to be the same teams that we're facing. So, we'll take what we get and we'll get on with it.
Team news.
Matt Wood's struggling. He's really the kind of only one from the other night that's picked up a bit of a knock, and he was struggling getting into the game, although he managed to get through that. But he's picked up another wee injury, so he's the doubt.